Okay, so this wasn't the plan.
Nope, absolutely not.
This was just supposed to be a conversation that stayed between us,
Yeah, and then we were like, fuck it, let's just share our dirty laundry.
which feels like a terrible idea.
Or the best one we've had in a while.
We're sisters, twins basically.
And we keep having these conversations where we realize we probably should have been saying this out loud.
So here we are, in soft pants.
Or no pants, talking about hard truths.
And no one asked us.
But we're saying it anyway.
I'm Alex.
I'm Lonnie.
And this is Soft Pants, Hard Truths.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, no, go for it. I'm good.
so what role did you take on early without realizing it?
Oh, so I think when I was a kid, I was always, I mean, you know this, I was always doing something. I was always dancing or participating in science fairs or extra credit.
Extracurricular?
Extracurriculars. And so I was always moving. I was always doing something. And I don't think I ever really learned how to just sit still. And it just yeah. And it just
I'm moving.
and it just became it became a part of me. You know, I was celebrated and I loved it.
You were the special one.
I was the golden child. I was the baby. I could do no wrong for a really long time. Forever. Still
That's what we say,
sometime. And so I think, you know, that sounds all great on paper, but like I think I don't know. I didn't know what it was like to just sit still because sitting still really made it hard for me to prove myself. You know, I survived off of people's praise. Maybe that's where the praise king comes from. Funny how things click. Yeah, so I think I just, you know, I whined a lot and I got my way and I could do no wrong. And now I like my couch and I like to sit still. So it's funny how things turn around.
It's amazing how
You
different
know.
we are.
Yeah, no.
Yet so alike, but so different.
So different. Now I like to sit still and I don't like to do a lot of things and you don't stop moving.
All right, I have another question.
Okay.
This is Miso, by the way.
Yeah. Hi, puppy.
She's my Velcro dog,
Hey, puppy.
my emotional support animal,
Too cute.
my house hippo.
Did
you see
that's a
that
new
reel?
one. No.
It's hilarious.
Oh, house hippo?
So I found the audio
Mhm.
on TikTok.
Yeah.
I think it was for like a pig originally
I mean,
that I found.
a little piggy.
And I was like, oh my God, she is literally a house hippo.
Yeah. I
So
could see it. She's too small to be a hippo.
she's a house potato.
She's cute.
So anyways, next question.
All right, let's do it.
When did being the good one,
Mm-hmm.
capable one, or the calm one
Oh, yeah, that's me.
start costing you?
When I didn't know how to sit the fuck down. I think because I was never not in motion, I didn't know how to not be in motion,
I feel that down to my core.
you know?
Yep, absolutely.
And so I felt like it was irresponsible to not do anything. It was moving backwards, you know, to not do anything. And I think it took me a really long time. Like up until recently, I still would feel guilty for just sitting down and not, you know, moving something forward, producing something, improving something. Yeah, so like my relationship with rest was just out the fucking window for a really long time. And still to this day, like I love being a couch potato, don't get me wrong, but I'm always in my head now. So I'm still trying to outgrow that, giving myself permission to rest and recover and recuperate.
Which is totally backwards because we shouldn't have to give ourselves permission to rest.
No, never. But you know, after life and I mean, everybody's life looks different. You should be able to sit the hell down and take a minute. So
We're working on that.
trying to grow out of that.
Do you feel like you were ever underestimated?
I mean, underestimated? No, I feel like I was I was always thought to be okay and doing what I needed to do to get my A or win a dance competition or get that next role in acting because, our family was a bunch of childhood actors. And so I was always doing something to, I don't know, prove myself. And now, I don't know.
Trying to retract.
Yeah.
Well, with that being said, what do you miss about that version of you, even if it was unhealthy?
The energy.
I'll
The
give you some.
energy, the relentless freaking energy. And not even just having the energy, but being able to tap into it so freaking easily. Like, wake up,
This is-
go.
Here, take it.
Go to
Take
the
it.
go to the class, go to the this, go to the dance competition, go to that. Like, just being able to tap into all of the reserves, no problem. Now it's like 6 cups of coffee a day and I can't find the energy anywhere.
Mhm. You also have 3 babies and 3 dogs.
I know, but I think I just also stopped letting adrenaline run my life. Like, I was just always up and going and proving, and I don't know, now I don't give a shit sometimes what people have to say about me.
Good.
Sometimes.
I mean,
Sometimes.
we all say we don't judge and we don't
Everybody
care
cares
if
a
we're being
little.
judged, but we
Yeah.
care.
I think we
Like,
all
low key, we're
care a
both
little.
hella nervous that
Yeah.
we're doing that.
Yeah, super nervous.
So it's a healthy balance.
I think I don't care if it blows up so much as if I want to resonate with people. I want people to feel like we are saying things that hit for them that they can take home and process. So I care about that. I don't give a fuck if we become famous. Like, no, it's not about that.
No, I agree. I think it's the take home and the takeaway.
Yeah.
Maybe I gut
Maybe.
punched someone with my words and they cried, or in a good way, maybe a bad way. Never know.
Yeah.
Or just that you were like, wow, that makes sense.
Yeah, hopefully it clicks for somebody.
Yeah.
Growth on camera, what a concept. Proceed. Or is that it for me?
That's all I have for you.
Oh, thank God. I'm just kidding. Let's see. Okay, so kind of opposite me, right? I was the calm, goody two shoes. You were the opposite. You were the chaos. You were the one full of artsy expression. What was that like for you?
I don't remember. Honestly, like, first of all, me, chaotic. I'm still chaotic.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't feel like I noticed that trait probably till I was in like my 20s.
Who was like the first person to tell you that? Or was that like just something you put on yourself?
An ex once told me,
Mm-hmm.
you need to pick a hobby and stick with it.
What, like you did too many things?
Bitch, please.
I mean, you did have like 6 businesses going at once.
I
Like-
do. No, like one day I was like, I'm gonna go to nail tech school, and the next day I was like, I'm gonna go back to acting, and then the next day it was like, I'm gonna get my license and do weight training, and every day was different. It's just how my brain works. I want to have nonstop projects all the time.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
I wonder if it's a commitment issue though. Truly, because
no.
not for you necessarily, just for you and me, like kind of, childhood trauma or something. Because for me, I was that way for a really long time. I didn't know what I wanted to do.
I mean, I think
And
that's
so
just also part of growing up.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like,
I don't know. I just always felt like
you went to college.
I
and then you
told
changed
my
your
ex
degree.
that I wanted to join the military one day.
I mean, a recruiter came into the flower shop one day and said, do you want to be in the military? And I said, can I do photography? And he said yes, and I almost signed up. Now looking back.
Could you imagine either of us in the military? Like, no, that is so not us.
No.
I just, like our whole family's military. Our dad's military, our brother's military, our grandfathers were military. Like we have a huge military background. And so I don't know, a part of me was like, let's just do it. And then,
Yeah.
no, in hindsight,
Boot camp doesn't sound fun.
no, not even
Does
remotely.
not sound fun.
I mean, the doors it opens are pretty cool, but I don't know. And defending our country would be pretty cool, but like, I don't know. It's just
I wouldn't survive.
not for me.
I would not survive at all.
No.
Um.
Anyways, tangent.
Yeah. No, we're good. But back to being chaotic.
Yeah. Chaotic. Yeah.
I feel like it helps me to not sit with my feelings,
Yeah, that's fair.
which we're doing as adults.
So you just keep moving.
Yeah, because I always felt so loud inside.
Yeah.
Like my emotions were always super high or super low. I don't really feel like I ever had an in between.
Yeah.
And
Like
again, I don't.
bipolar?
I mean, I do have a psych test in a few weeks. I was told I was manic once.
Yeah.
Don't
I
think
don't
it
know.
really
I feel like
goes
it's
away.
pretty misdiagnosed though. It's just, it could be so many
Fair.
things.
Fair. But I think the chaos created
Mm,
the hyper independence that I
I
have.
see that. You've always been the one that could just be trusted to figure it out. Yeah. Whereas for me, it was always like,
What do you need? Do you need anything?
Well-
Can you do that? Is that a good idea?
no, but still to this day, I was always good at everything I did, but I couldn't be trusted to figure it out myself. I still can't be trusted to figure things out by myself. Like I still get phone calls from people checking in, like even conversations with dad. Like, are you sure that was the right choice? Are you sure that you have everything figured out? Like, and I know he means well, but
From both sides of that.
just believe that I got my shit together. You know, I'm not the baby anymore. I got
Well,
it.
yeah, but like I still get questions like that.
Do you?
Yeah, so
Even
I
though
mean,
you're
I think that's
hyper-independent?
just the fatherly and the parental way of doing things is like, we just want to make sure you're okay.
Yeah.
Because I actually said that to mom once when she was alive. I was like, you might assume I always have my life together, but
Mm,
maybe you should actually ask me if I do have my life together.
that's fair.
Versus for you, it was, do you have your life together?
I feel like it
So-
was a lack of trust, though. I don't
mean-
know if it was so much as with me, at least. I don't think it was so much like a, hey, you doing good? Your mental health good? It was like a,
mental health wasn't a thing when we were kids.
no, and I wish it was. But it was more like financially, you stable?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the kid's okay? You're gonna survive this year? Like it was still, I don't know. It was just like a lack of trust almost. Not to villainize parents, right? Because there's no
They do the best that they know how to do.
right. I mean, they have their own sets of baggage from their own parents. Like our parents, we had a great life growing up. We were never invisible, always, well, I say that for myself, I think. I think
We'll get into the middle child syndrome in another
yeah,
episode.
I don't know. I feel like today's a good one. Yeah, I don't know. We had a really good life. We were given a lot of things. You know, we went on family trips and I don't know. I just think, yeah, I wish the mental health piece of it was talked about more. I wish it was, are you okay? Like,
Well, I mean, speaking of like parents having trauma and like their own baggage, our parents'
yeah,
no. Like they just didn't
No,
do
it
that.
was
So
so-
our parents didn't do that.
no.
But
And here we are breaking the cycle, right?
exactly. So like, I mean, it's I don't know the right word, cliche. I mean, mental health is huge right now.
It's
It is
huge.
huge.
It's huge. Everybody's talking about it because it's so important.
Exactly. So, correct. We're breaking that cycle. So, your kids will talk about it with
Mm.
their kids
Yeah.
because we broke that cycle.
Yeah.
If you guys hear her snoring, I'm really sorry.
It's so cute. She sounds like a little piggy.
She's a potato.
That's funny. No, but that's funny you said that because I try to check in with Henry. He's my oldest. He's 5. I try to check in with him every night when I put him to sleep. My wife and I alternate who puts him to sleep. And we like to, lay in bed and he'll read us a story because he's really big on reading. And then we'll talk about like, hey, how did you feel today? How was your day? If you could, describe an emotion or pick an emotion about how you would describe your day, what would it be? And so we're trying to bring attention to it, but It's
No, I
really
think that-
freaking hard.
But it's good to talk
Creating
about
it.
it because, okay, so my ex's daughter,
Yeah.
when we decorated the bathroom, I got her an emotions chart
Yeah.
because she would always be like, I just have such strong emotions and da 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 da. So I'd be like, okay, cool. Like, show me which ones, like, which faces,
I love that.
show me how you feel.
The visual makes it easier to
She doesn't
pick.
need to know the words. She doesn't
Yeah.
need to know what it means. And that helps so much for her to be able to express how she felt.
I love that.
Kids need to be heard.
I need that. They do.
Yeah.
I took actually this is so off topic, but I took one of the pieces of advice that you had told me that you did with your ex's daughter and how you let her go in the bathroom and just like say whatever the hell she wanted. I think it was a TikTok trend a while ago,
Yeah.
actually.
You let them go
just
in the bathroom.
Curse and
say
scream
whatever they
and
want.
Say whatever they want,
And
but
they
it can't
say,
ever
like,
leave the bathroom.
Not even really bad words, but
no, but they think
it's bad words.
bad, and they just get that release. And I told Henry the other day because that boy doesn't really know how to sit still. Weird. And so he's always constantly moving, or I don't know, he likes to, I don't know, just randomly scream as 5-year-olds do. And so I'm trying to redirect him to go to the bathroom to let it all out. It's not going well.
Another thing I did with said child,
Yeah.
tell them to put their face in a pillow and just scream.
I've tried that.
Oh my God.
We have the punching bag hooked up in the
He
garage.
loved that.
I keep telling him, like, go outside, punch. You want to punch the pillow? You want to punch your stuffies? Because he loves to punch his stuffies. I'm like, there's a punching bag outside. Go hit it.
Yeah.
Go hit it. I will do it with you. Trust me.
That's fair.
And I don't know. It just hasn't really registered. But yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay. Back on track. Back on track. I have a question. I don't know if it really is true though. When did you realize that this chaotic role stopped serving you? But I don't know if it ever really has.
It has not. I think I just learned how to embrace it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, I know, terrible. Embrace a negative. But it works for me.
It does.
Like, therapist, if you're watching this, you're gonna tell me it doesn't probably work. But, you know.
I feel like it's just who you are. And not inherently bad or good. It just
No.
you just like to keep moving.
I like to keep moving. I don't want to talk about my feelings. But then I do like to talk about my feelings. It's a really vicious cycle.
You just
I
like to talk about yourself.
Wait, what?
I said no, you just like to talk about yourself.
No, like,
We both do.
I mean, I do. Yes, correct. But I like to be busy. If I sit still, I get emotional. I don't want to be emotional.
That's fair.
Because then being emotional ties into being needy, because then what do you need? And you need things and da da da. So if I'm
Yeah.
busy, I don't get needy, and then I don't get emotional.
But don't you
And then
feel
we
like you
don't
need to
spiral.
let out a really good cry every once in a while?
No,
Okay.
I lied. Yes.
I cry a
Drugs.
lot. I cry a lot. I
Zoloft
do.
helps a lot with that.
I mean, that's fair. So I'm not on Zoloft anymore. What am I on now? Prestique. And I actually really like it. It helps with my anxiety a little bit more than the depression I had. I feel like we have depression in our family. And so it's very genetic for us. And we both avoid it at all costs in different ways. Like you keep moving and I crawl to the couch. But the point is, I'm a big crier. Like this medicine does not numb me out. Like we were watching Sing last night, you guys. Okay, I was cuddling on the couch with Henry and we were watching Sing and he was falling asleep with me literally right here. And he was singing the Johnny song, I'm Still Standing, the one that Johnny the Gorilla sings. And he loves it so much. He just sits there and goes like this on the piano, you know. And I was crying behind him. For what reason? Like, I want to cry right now thinking about it. I just get so emotional. Like, so stupid emotional for, happy things, sad things, weird things. I don't know.
I don't feel like I don't get emotional. I just have to be in a specific setting
to allow it to happen.
Yeah.
That's like a really good restraint that I just don't have. I don't.
think I've just
I don't know if I want it though. Honestly, that sounds exhausting. No offense.
It is. No, it is. But I think that I have just cried a lot in my life that I'm sick of fucking crying.
Yeah,
Like I am.
I get that.
Like I'm sick
It's
of being
hard.
sad. I'm sick of being upset. I'm
Yeah.
sick of remembering shitty fucking memories or shitty people in my life or good people that are no longer around or like, you know, I have a lot of loss in my life. You do too, but
Yeah.
like, and everybody does. I get
Yeah,
it.
Sure.
But
Grief is hard.
I don't like being sad.
That's fair. I mean, I don't like being sad either. But it does feel really helpful to let out a really good cry every once in a while. I feel refreshed after
Yeah, one day
one day.
my therapist look at me to cry.
You haven't even cried in therapy? I don't go one session without
Oh,
tears. Even if they're happy tears. I feel
I've
like
cried. I just
I
got
get
so
I get a little
the
tear.
new therapist, I had to give her in 45 minutes. I had to give her my entire most recent breakup, which was about 3 years
Ooh.
of
Yeah.
just sleeping together and then dating and then pretty much in a relationship and partially
With the
bonus
daughter.
momming his
Yeah.
kid. And then we broke up and I met with her like 3 days out. Yeah, it was like a week
It
after
was
we broke
fresh.
up.
It was super fresh.
And the first session was just straight intake, so I wasn't to talk about anything really.
Yeah.
And then the following week, she was like, "Okay, give me in 45 minutes
That's not enough
your
time.
relationship, just the condiments, and then we'll get to like a sandwich. So just the condiments, and then we'll get to the meat
Funny
and all the
analogy.
goods, and then
The meat and potatoes.
yeah, and then we'll get to all the things." And I bawled my fucking eyes out.
I believe it. I believe
I
it.
cry. I cry. I do cry.
Yeah.
Just
And then you numb out.
yeah. Because I'm sick of feeling sad.
I get that.
But
And
I
then you
smile,
create a new project, like a podcast with me.
you know,
We're
we're doing great.
doing great. Oh man. Okay. What do you think is there anything that you think we got praised for growing up that is hurting us now?
I mean, I was always introduced as, "Come here, Alani. This is my middle daughter. I never have to worry about her."
Yeah, that's fair.
And I think that was great. Like then I loved it. I was
Yeah.
like, fuck yeah. I don't
Yeah.
cause problems that they know of.
Yeah.
I don't get in trouble with the cops like they know of. I didn't get in trouble.
Yeah.
I didn't, but I also like just didn't get caught for a lot of things. So it was just like,
Like I do
I mean, I did when I was younger. We won't
for egging a car on
talk
Halloween,
about
coming home and
that.
cops. Sorry.
But for the most
brought that
part, I didn't need things because I was
No.
always
Yeah.
hyper independent.
You're always taken care of. You're always good.
And I was always fending for myself. I'd always have 2 or 3 jobs. I'd always have my own money. I mean, yes, I needed things, but I did not know how to ask for help because I was always told, "You're my child that doesn't, you're just self-sufficient." So I loved hearing that because I was like, "Oh my God, it's working. I'm not needy.
Mm-hmm.
It's working."
Mm-hmm.
But now you
And
look
it was
back
just, like,
at
the
it and I'm
conditioning.
like,
Yeah.
I just wanted you to think that I wasn't okay for, I mean,
It was your way of getting attention, was just being good at, being yourself, being by yourself.
Yeah, just handling life all the time.
Middle child syndrome.
We
Serious.
should do a whole episode
For
on
real.
middle child versus
I know.
kid.
And I was always babied. Like, I was the baby and I was always truly babied. And because I feel like everybody was always already right there when I needed them, I never learned how to ask for help either. So, different costume.
Fair.
Same avoidance.
Okay, another question for us.
Ooh.
What?
Is that her?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I thought it was your stomach growling for a second. She's like
She's just
suffocating herself in the
she's got a
pillow.
swish face. She's just sleeping.
Oh, it's cute.
What survival skill do you feel like we're actively unlearning?
Oh.
Because for me, I mean, I'm learning how to rest.
No, same.
I'm trying. I really am.
No, same. I think we both, like, we came from completely different, like, reasoning for needing the rest.
For me, I felt like rest needed to be earned. Like I felt like I needed to work my ass off, accomplish all of my things before I could just sit down. And I still can't just sit down. Like I
Yeah.
can't watch a movie without drawing. I can't.
Do you think a lot of that is your blood clot?
Mm.
Like PTSD from just sitting still?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
That's part of why I'm on Zoloft, because it's good for PTSD and anxiety
Yeah.
and depression.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I can't sit still in general,
Yeah.
but partially that added to it
Yeah.
because right after that happened, I could literally feel my blood just sitting still in my body. And I
So
would have a
crazy.
timer set
Such
for
a
every
mind
30
fuck.
minutes that I would have to go for a walk.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, I feel the same though. I think for different reasons, we both don't feel like we earn rest enough. It's hard. It's hard to feel and to give yourself permission to just sit down. And here we are on the couch.
The thing is, too,
full circle.
well, we're still doing something.
That's true.
My thing is, when I sit still, I feel like I'm wasting time.
I get that.
So, like, I like having projects. I tattoo, photography. Let's add one more thing to my overflowing plate. Let's do a
But
podcast.
you're good at all of it.
No, I am. Okay. So
How can you pick one when you're good at it all?
I was told by goodbye. I was actually told by a friend of mine once that I'm a high functioning tornado of chaos
I love that.
because I have
feel
so
like
many
that
things
sums
going
you
on
up.
at once. It does.
It does.
But I don't know how to just
Be
I mean,
in stillness.
fuck, my 40th birthday
Yeah.
was my first vacation that was non-working.
Damn.
Every vacation we did or I took, go back to New York, go back to Arizona, I'm tattooing, I'm doing photos, I'm working.
Wow.
We're building a freaking podcast so that I can work more when I'm here on top of tattooing.
Mhm.
Like,
I can't wait for the tattoo this week.
yeah.
It's the benefits of having a tattoo artist in the family. Side note, squirrel.
But
No, I get that. I get that. What else are we unlearning? I feel like there's a lot. You just do things so frequently as a kid, you just build this conditioning without even realizing it's happening.
yeah, but also like to contradict all of this, I feel like right now a lot of topics of conversation are, what are you unlearning?
As we have that conversation right now.
But the thing is, like, not everything you learn as a kid is bad.
No, gosh,
But
no.
no, I'm not saying that it is, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like a lot of people are just shaming how they were raised and how they
Yeah.
grew up when it's not always that. Like, we create our own coping mechanisms, and we create a lot of these things on our own. So, like,
It's like nature versus nurture.
correct.
That whole concept is
So there's
bonkers to me.
there's not always a finger to blame,
No.
but
And that's not, I don't think that's what we're doing. That's not what we're trying to do. We're not blaming anybody for the way we grew up
oh no, not
or
at
the
all.
lessons we've learned.
I
or
just wanted to
anything.
establish that because it is like, I mean, there's things all over that are like, it's mental health is huge right now,
Mhm.
and I just feel like a lot of people are trying to point the blame
Yeah.
to things.
I see that.
I'm unlearning this because of how I was raised, or I'm unlearning this because of this relationship. But if you look deeper, we created those things.
Yeah.
We created our own coping mechanisms. Yes, based off of what we were surrounded by,
Yeah.
but it's a collective. So, like, are we unlearning something that was healthy in the time? Probably.
Yeah.
Now as adults.
Or just with the lack of knowledge surrounding it.
Exactly. But
Yeah.
now it just may not be serving us.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just wanted to like
Yeah.
clear that up because I feel like a lot of people are, like I said, just trying to find a finger to point on
Yeah.
why they're the way that they are.
Yeah.
Which valid, cause and effect. Like
You
that's a
know,
thing.
I do have to say though with that, I think I don't know, for me at least, what I've observed, I don't know if it's as much as pointing a finger as it is as much as just putting a name on something. Because, mental health wasn't talked about when we were growing up. There wasn't, PTSD and bipolar and depression and anxiety weren't in our vocabulary until we were young adults, at least.
Yeah.
And so when you're growing up and you're thinking about all of these things, why am I so, chaotic all the time? Or why don't I know how to sit still? Or why am I so freaking sad all the time? Nobody puts words on it when you're younger. So when you're growing up, you're just trying to find that attachment and trying to be able to name something that you never had language for before.
That's why I have chaos.
Yeah, I know.
It's the truth. I was chaotic because I didn't have a name for anything. I think I even mentioned this in the last podcast. Art is my way
Mm.
to put things that I don't have a language for yet.
It's your expression.
So we all figure our.
Isn't it crazy? I was so not artsy when I was younger. Or at least I don't think I was. I like to do like crafts,
I don't
sure.
remember.
But my self-expression was like, I mean, I guess dance is an art, but I'm thinking like painting, drawing, that kind of thing. And our family is very artsy, very creative. My mom was an artist. I say mine. Our mom was an artist. Our grandma was an artist. I feel like you inherited all those traits and you
Well, I
have
spent-
been doing it for so long.
I spent a lot of time with grandma. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say me and mom had a terrible relationship.
It was different than ours, though.
It was very different. But anytime I could, I wanted to go to grandma's house. Like, I wanted to
love
go
that.
do art, and I wanted
I'm
to
sad I didn't
go.
have that.
Yeah, she was a pretty rad lady.
Yeah, she was.
That when she died, I think that's when my trauma started.
I believe it. I believe it. It's funny
She
though.
was my
Like,
best friend.
I'm finding all those creative outlets now. I think they were always there. I was just always so busy doing everything else to prove myself that I'm
No, I don't
Oh.
think. I don't.
no.
Can I give you an unsolicited opinion?
Yeah, oh, please. That's you're on the platform.
I don't think that you didn't have that in you. I don't think that I had grandma.
Yeah.
I had mom. So I had the artists in front of me leading.
Mhm.
You, unlike me,
I hid in books.
were a school savvy person. You went to college.
Savvy. That's one way to say I was
You
a
were
fat
fucking
nerd.
smart. Like, I didn't have school smarts. I cut class. I barely fucking graduated. Like, I went to summer school every year.
Yeah.
I was terrible in school. I could not put myself in a focus in school. Like, I had no interest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked certain classes.
I don't know if I was interested so much. It was just expected of me, though. Like,
I mean, that's fair.
I think that's a part of my childhood that I don't regret it. I just wish I would have tried more other things other than school. Like, it was just expected of me to do well.
Was it expected, or this might be mean. I'm sorry.
No, do it.
Do you feel like, because Jeremy and I never really we went to college, we tried, we both did not continue that
Mm-mm.
part of life.
No.
Do you feel like you needed to do that to one up us, or to prove
Not
that
intentionally. Not intentionally. No. I wanted to go to college.
I know.
I wanted that experience, whether or not it was for the extra schooling. I wanted to be there. It was never to one up you guys. No, I think it was just assumed I was going to go, and
I mean, you were
and it was
always
the
smart.
path,
You were
you know?
always, you were just always in school, in your books, and
yeah. Well, I wish I accessed the creative side a little earlier, which is funny because then I went to college, right, as we said, and then almost a decade later went to culinary school, and that's where my creative side came out.
That's what I'm saying. I think you did not have, you and I were not close.
No.
When you
We
were
weren't.
younger.
Yeah.
So I said, I had grandma and I had mom.
Yeah. And
So
I didn't really have you.
we didn't get close until we moved to Arizona.
Yeah.
So from 14 younger,
Yeah.
like you were school.
It was just what I was familiar with.
Yeah.
School and dance.
But I think that if we were closer
I would've
earlier,
seen it.
you would have had,
Yeah.
like that door would have opened for you.
Probably. Maybe a little bit sooner. I don't know. I think it came at the right time, though. I mean, some would disagree that it came at a poor time, but I think it really opened up
There's
my eyes.
I mean,
Well, I just think
there is poor timing. I retract that statement.
no, and culinary school itself, I just think was a catalyst for me to come into my own. It's when I realized I was queer. It's when I realized I had a whole life out there for me that I hadn't even tapped into yet. So I think I found it, that creative side. It came later for me.
That's okay, because I swapped with you. Like, I still have the creative side. Like,
Yeah.
you still have your book side.
Yeah.
And now I'm just like, I'm going to read a book.
Yeah.
I try.
Yeah.
But
I
I
try.
do love learning.
Yeah.
Like, I have really learned
Yeah.
that I love learning.
Like book learning, like, let me rephrase that, like street smart learning, like you like becoming savvy with different pieces of life, like tech or
No, don't.
or you
ever
like learning
categorize me
about
with
like
tech.
or you like learning about history or
No, like,
what do you like learning about?
I mean, honestly, like this shit.
Yeah.
Like, tell me something about yourself, and I'll sit there for days and research who, what, where, when, how, why. Like, I love learning.
Yeah.
Like, I love being like,
It's a stimulant.
and again, example, my ex was avoidant. So what did I do? I read the attachments book to understand how avoidance work. I did hours and hours on end of research, and it wasn't just to learn him.
Yeah.
It was just to learn.
Yeah.
And I love learning.
I love that.
Not as much as I like my chaos. and
Which
my
is
art.
completely opposite of who you were as a kid.
Exactly.
You never wanted to learn anything.
No. I didn't want to go to school.
Oh, funny. You did sports and stuff though. Like we all played softball as kids. I was not great. You were wicked good. I feel like you were a pitcher, right?
Yeah, I did pitching, catching,
Catching.
pitching, catching, and second base. I only
I don't
pitched
remember.
because
I think
I
I was
cried,
third base.
and
I don't remember.
and I was mad that our coach would never let me pitch, and then Dad was our like assistant coach or something.
He was our coach.
And he was like, okay, go in, do it. And then I pitched a no-hitter. And I was like, huh, yeah, what? Did that. Yeah, I did that. I pitched a no-hitter in softball. Haha, suckers.
I love that. I love that for
But,
you.
I mean, shit, we did sports.
We did some things together. I don't know it was necessarily to be together as much as it was like just convenient to have us all on the baseball field at the same time on Saturday.
100% it was. Come here, so.
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, our childhood was very different. And it's funny because I saw you as this cool older sister. You got to hang out with Jeremy. We have an older brother who's 3 years older than Lonnie, but 8 years older than me. And so when I was younger, I was obviously the oops, as you learned in the last episode. I was really far behind, so I didn't hang out with you guys. I was the little kid that tried to hang around and was
Or beat us
annoying,
up.
or apparently beat you guys up. But you guys had each other, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
And I looked
Jeremy
up
and
to
I
that
were
big
stupid
time.
close in high school.
I looked up to that. I think I
Jeremy
missed
and I
out
were
on that.
stupid close in high school. Like when I got to high school, like that, I actually wish that you would have
Really?
gotten into high school when I was in high school.
Yeah.
Because like when I got to high school, it was like little Conklin's here.
No, it's really funny though because there were some teachers because I went to freshman year at East Meadow.
Yeah.
I finished out the year and then we moved. But I was only there for like 2/3 of the year because I was homeschooled for my back surgery. But when I was there were high school teachers that were like, oh God, another Conklin. And you and Jeremy both like blew shit up. I feel like you were just in summer school or always getting letters home or phone calls home for cutting classes or something. And so when they had me, who was straight A's and extra credit and whatever, they were like, oh, this is not what we were expecting. So, yeah.
Yeah, Jeremy and I both worked for Mr. Zeno. the dean.
Was he the one that drove around in the
Yeah, it was great because
The
I'd
car
be
at lunch?
like,
looking for people that
want to
cut
get out of class
class?
today? I'll get you out of class.
I love that.
I'm here for XYZ. Mr. Zeno needs you. You
I love that.
want to go out back and smoke a blunt? Let's go.
Oh,
Like,
I smoked one joint on school property.
oh my God. I
One.
used to steal mom and dad's joint. Should I not say that?
I mean, mom's not here, and
I used to steal mom
dad
and
used to
dad's
give us
joint
weeds,
roaches.
So
And me and a friend would go behind the science building and smoke them and then go into science class stoned as shit. And it was great.
I did that here.
That's amazing.
I did that here in high school. We moved, and I just like completely changed my entire personality.
Yeah, because we hung out.
Yeah. And I was a fresh start for me. I wasn't the nerd anymore, you know. I could create whoever I wanted to create, and boy did I.
Yeah, you were,
I
you were
was,
cool all of a sudden.
I was cool all of a sudden. I was pretty all of a sudden. I don't know. I just wanted to be something different. And so I stopped trying. I still graduate. Like, it was autopilot for me to do well in class, but
Yeah.
everything else kind of fell by the wayside. Started drinking, started smoking.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. We're here. We're surviving. Wouldn't trade it.
Okay, we have time for one more question.
Okay.
If someone is still being who they had to be, not who they are,
Mm-hmm.
like what could we tell someone that's, I guess, in survival mode?
Oh,
But I also don't want to really say it's survival mode. Like,
well, it can be for some people. I think it looks different for everybody.
valid.
I would just say give yourself permission to feel. Drop the armor. Stop trying to please everybody if that's what you do. And if you're in like this phase of your life where you feel like you can't find somebody to talk to, there's people out there. There's others like you, you know. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Be authentic.
I also
It's
feel
easier
like
said than done, but
no, it totally
gosh.
is. But I feel like acknowledging it is step one.
Yeah.
And even if you don't do anything beyond that, you fail. But that's okay because when we fail, we then try again
Fail forward.
and we grow
Yeah.
from that failure.
Yep.
And then we make progress and then we fail again.
Yeah.
It's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. You have to fail because you tried.
Yeah.
If you didn't fail, you never tried.
Yeah. Mistakes
So-
are okay.
I make mistakes every day.
Yeah. Same. All right. That was tangent number 2.
Yeah, we kind of went a little off topic, which is
That's
fine.
okay. There will be many
Maybe it's
more
more
to revisit.
casual and
Sure.
not scripted, but I think
Thank
the
you for our
next one's
special
gonna be
guest,
fun.
Miso. You say hi, Miso. Say hi, bye.
The Land Hippo. Check out her reel on
Yeah.
Instagram.
Come watch us again next week. We're gonna get into
Love, sex, and relationships, and
yeah.
future ex-husband.
yeah, it'll be a good one. I think that one's gonna be a doozy.
Yeah. I might cry during that one.
Oh, okay. I can cry with you.
Might.
all right.
But we need to go to the gym.
Okay. We
Have
love
a
you.
fantastic day, and we
Come
love
back.
you.
We'll see you soon.